Andra Day singing, of course, the Black National Anthem that has, in addition to Ursha creating havoc for people, this too seemed to be a problem for somebody. Mad that why? So when are they going to do the white national anthem? That would be called the national
The
anthem.
national anthem.
The third verse, so listen, Tyler Merritt, and yes, my video's out again. I don't know why this Zoom keeps acting up, but yes, we do you have a problem with the Black National Anthem? Welcome back to the Karen Hunter Show's Motivational Monday here on Urban View Channel 126. We're talking powers and becomes action. We're here with the great Tyler Merritt. I Take My Coffee Black is his best-selling book, and A Door Made for Me, the children's book about an experience he had, fictionalized.
So are you asking me how I feel about the Black National Anthem?
Yeah.
Schmiz could probably tell me this, but I'm not exactly sure the percentage of Black folks that play in the NFL, but it ain't 2%, tell you that much. And I think considering the fact that a Black quarterback won the Super Bowl and won the MVP of the Super Bowl, and a Black quarterback won the MVP for the entirety of the National Football League this year, I think it's arguable to say we just do the Black National Anthem.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I'm of a different. I don't think we should have the Black National Anthem sung at any event, no more so than I feel that Juneteenth should be a federal holiday. But I feel that way because those are our I don't even know. Those are our experiences born out of the destruction of our lives and freedoms here in this country. So, I mean, just a little history. Of course, James Weldon Johnson created this hymn. It's a hymn.
Right.
And his brother, great musician, put the music behind it. And the hymn is a prayer of thanksgiving to God, as well as a prayer for faithfulness and freedom. And freedom, while we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, we practice these things, but in the wake of the Constitution and the national anthem, which has that third verse that talks about slaves and hirelings, it was with us in chains and in bondage, right? But we still can put our hand over our heart, and most of us spent our childhood singing and saying the Pledge of Allegiance and singing the national anthem. And to this day, we still do it, particularly in the South. If you are a fan of college football, you're going to stand and put your hand over your heart. And we have no problem doing that, right? So the fact that somebody could say, what about the white national anthem, and that matter of fact, I kind of want to play a clip of somebody that was ranting about this national anthem. But before I do, let me just give you a little bit more insight into James Weldon Johnson and his brother, J. Rosamond Johnson, who created this hymn that was evoking the memory of the biblical exodus from slavery to freedom, to the promised land. And it premiered in 1900 as Lift Every Voice and Sing, a communally sung song within the Black community. And the NAACP began to promote it as as a Negro national anthem in 1917. This is our song. So to your point that 50 to 70% of the actual people on the field are Black Americans, and let's add the Africans in there as well as the others, and you got a very brown and Black league. It's not inappropriate, and it's Black History Month. So, but those offended because somebody said it's a racist song. So I just want to give the lyrics just so people
Okay,
Go
I
ahead.
have a thought.
No.
Okay. Oh,
No,
let
go ahead.
me say this too. I do think it should be there, and the reason why I think it should be there is I got emotional just at the idea that this many eyes were on Andra Day and singing and that performance and kind of how they put it out there. And in this too, I talk about it in I Take My Coffee Black. I talk about the new book I'm writing right now. There is something about how these Black songs that are hymns, that gospel music that is written out of the reason why it lands inside of us differently is because it's written out of a different place that oftentimes folks with privilege can't understand the crying that is underneath the words that are being written. And I think people being exposed to those stories, which are birthed from Black individuals, is highly, highly important. As we talk about it today on a Monday, it's a conversation we wouldn't be having if it hadn't shown.
If we're going to move forward as a nation, as a United States, e pluribus unum, out of many one, if we're really going to start the process to become a great nation, the capacity that we must have to accept not just others, but the full story of America, which this is part of the history. As we celebrate the chiefs, some would say maybe that's culturally inappropriate to have the chiefs and the tomahawk chop that was going on for so many years. They had to change the name that owner didn't want to change because, marketing and money. But, if it's culturally offensive, we can have the capacity. We've done it with Columbus. So what's the problem? But I just want to read the lyrics for anyone that's offended by the song. It's lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. I don't know, why does that offend you? Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. It's a song of freedom. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died, yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed. We have come over a way with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered, out of the gloomy past till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, thou who hast by thy might let us into the light, keep us forever in the path, we pray, lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we meet thee, lest our heart drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land. These words, I don't know, it's a divisive song. Is it? This is a celebration of freedom and all that has happened here.
I would argue, I think it's simple, Karen. I think we can act like we don't know why folks would be offended or bothered, but I feel like this jumps into the same category, and I'm excited to talk to Robin later, the guest we'll have on later today, about people wanting to ban our books and ban books in general, to be able to wash away a history that we now sing about in a way that is filled with hope and glory and moving on. And that shouldn't be hard for anybody to swallow. And you know what? I've never said this before because it's a thought that I just had right now. And I don't know if I'll regret saying it, but typically when someone says to me, why don't we do the white version? Or why don't we have a white national anthem? My typical response is we do. Same way we have a white education from K through, but in response to the Black National Anthem, I would say this. What is the white national anthem gonna say? We once had slaves. We fought to keep them. And now we don't. And shit. Is that gonna be your song?
No, we committed genocide against those that were here. That helped us get through because we were cannibalizing ourselves and eating ourselves because we didn't know how to get through the winter, and then they helped us. So
what is the song you want to sing? Right. And let's be clear, we were not happy. Just like chitlins, we weren't happy to have them, but we had them and we made do. In this Black National Anthem, you can hear it in the words. This isn't just we're Black, we're strong, let's go America. This is where we've been, who we are, and why we are here now. And again, I say to you, Sing that out. You can sing it every time, especially when the people that you were in the room to see are a majority Black. Like, don't even start with me.
And beyond that, this is probably one of the most American songs. One of redemption, one of freedom, one of liberation, one of God and community at the center of it, and thankful to God it is a hymn. Are we good Christians?